Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? First, let me introduce myself. My name is Lyra FEBRIYANTI. I am currently a third semester student in the Faculty of Education and Teacher Training, majoring in English at Islamic State University of Kiai Haji Abdurrahman WAHID, Pekalongan. Um, um, I want, I want to ask you something. Do you love flowers? You? Well, have you ever imagined a tiny girl living inside a flower? Today, I'm going to tell you a magical story about a very special little girl. I'm going to take you on a adventure to a very tiny world full of magic. A world where flowers can be houses and fireflies can be lanterns. She was not as big as us, but in fact, she was smaller than your thumb. Her name was Thumbelina. Are you ready, guys? Come on, let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a kind, gentle woman, but she had one deep wish that never came true. She had no child. Every day she prayed, "Oh God, how I wish I had a child, even a tiny one. I would love her with all my heart." The next day, she went to a kind witch. The witch gave her a magic seed and said, "Plant this seed in a flower pot and see what happens," said the witch. You won't arrive at home. The woman planted the seed in the flower pot, watered it every day, and soon, pop, a beautiful flower bloomed. And guess what? When the flower opened, inside sat a tiny, lovely girl with the golden hair, sparkling eyes, and a sweet smile. "Oh my God, you are the most beautiful little girl I've ever seen," said the woman. "Since you're as small as my thumb, I'll call you Thumbelina." Thumbelina lived happily with the old woman. She slept on the flower petal, bathed in the teacup, and sang sweet songs every morning. Her voice was soft and beautiful as a whispering breeze. But one night's place, a big, ugly toad came into her room. The toad saw Thumbelina and whispered to her son, "Look at the beautiful girl. She would make a perfect wife for you." The toad took Thumbelina's pen and carried her away. She put her on a lily pad in the middle of the lake. When Thumbelina woke up, she was scared. She was in the middle of the lake and couldn't go home. Tears ran down her cheeks. Thumbelina woke up and cried, "No, no, please. I don't want to live in this sticky swamp." Luckily, some friendly little fish and a butterfly felt sorry for her. They helped Thumbelina escape on a leaf that floated down the stream. Thumbelina was free, but now she was all alone in the big wide world. Then came a beetle who picked her up with his claws. "Wow, what a pretty little girl! You'll be my new friends," he said. But the other beetles laughed. "Ew! She is weird. She has no wings." Impressed, the beetle dropped Thumbelina in the middle of the forest. She felt lonely, but she kept going. Then came winter. The snow was cold and Thumbelina was freezing. She almost didn't make it, but a kind field mouse found her and took her in. The mouse was nice, but had a strange plan. "Well, you'll marry my friend Mr. Mole," said the mouse. And guess what? Mr. Mole was a big, grumpy, plain mole who hated the sun and the flowers. Thumbelina felt trapped. No. I just want to see the light, the sky, and the world." One day, Thumbelina discovered a swallow lying injured in the tunnel. although she was small, she took care of the bird every day. Keep it warm and feeding it. Thank you, pretty little girl, said the bird. When I'm strong again, I will take you far away from here. When spring arrived, the swallow was ready to fly. He lifted Thumbelina onto his back, and they soared into the sky, over the hills, and rode the clouds to a land full of flowers. In this beautiful land, every flower had a tiny people living in them. There was butterfly, sunshine, and music in the air. In the center of the garden stood a tiny prince, the Prince of Flower. Who is the beautiful girl? He asked. Thumbelina blushed. The prince smiled and said, Dear Thumbelina, would you stay here and become the flower queen? Thumbelina's heart filled with joy. I would love to stay here, she said. And so Thumbelina married the prince and became the beloved queen of the flower. The other flower fairy gave her beautiful butterfly wings. She was no longer called Thumbelina. Her new name was Maya, the queen of the flower. At the end, she finally found a home where she could be free, be happy, and love. And so, my friends, from Thumbelina's story, we learned that a kind heart is more valuable than anything else in the world, right? Thumbelina was small, but her heart was big. She never gave up and always helped others. And because of her kindness, she found her own happiness. Well, the time is up, everyone. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.